he took off the mask, it was hard to recognize him. You hadn't seen that in so long in a game.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've seen JB without his mask on the court playing, so it was a good. So he took his mask off and he turned into a different player. He turned into Juice with the mask off.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Jaylen Brown's here, everybody. Should have heard we had seen the bench before that.
Yes, Jaylen, were there no buckets left in the mask? What happened?
I guess not. Maybe it was all in my head. I just needed a different look. I just felt like to start the game, I didn't like the looks that I got. So I just needed something to switch up a little bit. And as soon as I took it off, things started to turn around a little bit.
What did get you going?
What got me going, I think Rob set a good screen in like the first half. I got an open look from three. They went under, then I got a transition basket. And then that kind of helped me get going a little bit in the first half.
Is there anything visual with the mask, without it?
Yes and no. I just started getting comfortable with it since I've been wearing it. When I first put it on, I didn't really like it too much. And, I had to wear it. And then as the cartilage is starting to finish healing, I still hasn't fully grown back in. I started to get more comfortable with it. Just today was, I just needed something different. I don't know what it was. I needed to change my shoes, wipe my hands off, take the mask off, whatever I needed to do. I just needed to help my team get a win, and that's what I was trying to do.
It's okay.
Jaylen, I was wondering mentally, in terms of your approach to this playoff run, what are the biggest differences between this playoff run for you mentally than playoff runs much earlier in your career?
I don't think it's anything different. The playoffs is, high intensity. Each game is different. It's a fight. Who wants it the most? You got to come to play. It don't matter how many points you had in the regular season. It don't matter what your accolades is. Teams is going to come at you. You got to come ready to play. The only thing that's probably different, when I was younger in my career, I was the guy looking to make a name, in the playoffs, looking to, gain some notoriety. Now, trying to help my team win a championship. But I think, in a sense, it's the same approach to each and every game. It's just being locked in and having that edge and that chip on your shoulder to do whatever it takes. It don't got to be pretty. You just got to get it done.
Bobby, Jared, and Gary.
Jaylen, it looks like you kind of took that protection off the hand as well. What was the moment you felt like you needed to do that and take the mask off?
The protection was, easing some of the impact when I would catch the ball, but it was distorting kind of my feel on the ball and stuff. I haven't really got a lot of clean pickups and things that I need to get into my jump shot or to get to my spot. So the pattern was kind of, distorting that comfort level, but it was also taking away some of the pain once you get, hit with the ball or whatever. So it was just like, you got to choose which one you want. I'd rather have to feel a little bit more comfortable with the ball in my hands and then eat the pain rather than the pain is aided and then the ball don't feel as comfortable. So as each day goes by, it gets better and better. So that's my only goal or whatever. But, just being there for my team and trying to find ways to win games is ultimately what the goal is.
I just asked Marcus, it looked like you and him kind of had a little exchange in the second quarter, moved right past it. What was that moment and just kind of that communication you guys had?
I think that's what is needed, constant communication at all times. As you can see, it wasn't no malice, it was all out of competing, winning, and love. I'm seeing something, he's seeing something, he explaining to me, I'm explaining to him, and then we come to an understanding and move on to the next play. And that's what it's about. That's growth, one, in our relationship, and being able to have that communication is key. Smart has been aggressive all series, being able to, take advantage of those mismatches, been shooting the ball well. And I like it when Smart's aggressive. I like it when he's, when he's not thinking too much and he's just playing the game. That's what we need, and we're going to need that going forward down the line. So Smart got to keep it up.
Jaylen, first off, did anyone make any future references when you took the mask off? And secondly, you were just like going straight at the rim, like as aggressive as you've ever been as soon as you took it off. So how did, I guess, taking the mask off free you, even though you're kind of like taking more risk?
I don't know. Maybe it was all in my head. I just needed something different when I took it off. It just gave me the edge I needed. It was no future references that I heard, but I'll take the win. It didn't matter if I scored 25 or I scored 2, as long as I just helped my team to be in a position to win. That's what I'm trying to focus on. But I definitely need to continue to be more aggressive because I feel like our team is different when I got the ball and I'm being aggressive.
Gary, Jaylen, Izzy.
Jaylen, you and Jason hugged. Both of you guys were about to do the walk-off interviews, and you guys kind of hugged, kind of embraced, and it seemed like both you guys were both good, great when it mattered. What's it like to see him when he's giving his buckets and you? It seemed like at the same time, and just to carry it. How satisfying is that?
I think this was a great win for us. This is our first road test. We shifted from regular season basketball to playoff basketball. So the Hawks, give credit to them. They came out and fought, especially in these last 2 home games. Some of the game plan stuff go out the window. It's just like you got to win your matchup. You got to outplay who's in front of you. You got to fight. You got to rebound. And it turns from a basketball game into a dogfight. And those games, the team who won it the most usually wins. And the game before, Atlanta beat us because I think they wanted it more than us and they played like it. And not tonight. We came back and responded to the fight of the game and was able to come out on top. So more so in that moment was just acknowledging that it's going to take a combination of both, having that fight and that willpower, that relentlessness on top of having execution and game planning and being a better basketball team. And right there we was just, celebrating that moment that, it don't got to be pretty. You just got to get it done.
It seemed like there was a real emphasis for you guys on being more physical than you were in Game 3. The way that Rob played with the rebounds, with the shot blocks, everything else, how does he change you guys when he's like that?
Rob is, can't even give words to what Rob does on our team, defensively and like a presence-wise. When healthy, he's probably the best defender in our league, and he has such a presence on the game, being able to tip balls out, being able to distort shots, block shots, get big rebounds, even on the offensive end, being a paint threat. I drove to the basket late in the fourth quarter 2 or 3 times. I was able to find him on the drop-off, and he was able to finish it. Just makes the game easier on both sides for everybody.
Izzy, and then final 2 questions.
Jaylen, as a team, you improved some things from Game 3 to 4, the rebounding, the defense, et cetera. But what else is there that you could still clean up? I remember live ball turnovers being something that you guys talked about. Were you satisfied with that, or are there still little things that you can just keep improving on?
Overall, I think as a team, I think that turnovers is definitely something that we got to manage and monitor. Offensive rebounding gets a team like this with crazy athleticism and et cetera. But overall, just having poise, recognizing momentum, being aware, executing down the line, all of the above is going to just take overall better play as we continue to move forward in the playoffs. We got to continue to up our play and be better than the scouting report of our opponents.
A couple questions.
Jaylen, talk about the feelings and emotions of coming back home and getting the split.
It's great. It's bittersweet, man. Growing up here, my first game was a Hawks game. I remember sitting in the nosebleeds. My aunt, who was in attendance tonight, Auntie Lisa, she bought me tickets to my first Hawks game on my 7th birthday. And we sitting way up in the nosebleeds with my mom. And now you fast forward, 19, 20 years later, and I'm playing in the NBA playoffs in my hometown. So, it's definitely a blessing to be here, and to be able to win one, to help my team advance is also big. I do a lot in the community. I plan on doing more in the community, especially here in Atlanta, and I take pride and joy about being around and surrounded by my people. So It's great being home, and it's great being the win here and moving forward.
Final question.
So Jaylen, like you said, this is home for you. So you know a lot of your family got to come out. Did you get a good meal with family? What kind of Sunday dinner you had?
Yeah, I had a good meal when I touched down. It was Eid, so it was a celebration of ending your fast. So I went to go see my godson, and I had a good meal. I got to see some of my family. They came to the game on Fridays. Went to dinner after the game. So definitely got a chance to see some family. Definitely got some good meals in, and got a good win in too.
Great game.
Appreciate you.
Okay. Thank you.